This time of year always goes by so fast. I hate that. I hate that the magic of this season is overshadowed by emails and ads and everything else selling material goods. And this is coming from an artist whose livelihood depends on some aspect of selling. I feel the wind's shifting though, and my priorities are changing. I feel myself wanting to be better aligned with my values, and that is requiring me to be really honest with myself right now. I'm trying to look at this time as exciting instead of frustrating. Change is good. Listening to what your heart really wants and being brave enough to follow it is something not too many people believe they are able to do. That was me for a very long time, but not anymore. I know how fleeting life is now. I know that one day your life can be moving along and then you get a phone call that changes everything. So here I am listening to that inner calling and wondering, where's life leading me now? Today marks 1 year since I found out I had cancer. And ironically, I have immunotherapy today, and I see my oncologist, and then my mom and I are gonna go out to eat and celebrate. So it's also that time of year again where the heater comes on, and it's an older house, and it's really loud. So I can't do anything about that. This week has been really hard. Not only did I feel my 1 year cancer anniversary approaching, that coupled with my cat getting sick last week and then having to leave the day I picked him up from the hospital to go take care of my nieces while my other niece was born, and then just like diving back into work. I'm just exhausted and emotionally drained. I'm not even sure I have all of the words to really explain how I'm feeling right now. I'm really looking forward to therapy, which is on Monday the 20th, so I can go through a lot of these feelings with my therapist. It's been a lot. I don't ever really know how to explain this, because Obviously, there's always a part of me that just feels really grateful and so lucky to live it in a time where I have the opportunity to even be here because of medications. But there is the other part of me that is still just exploring how I feel and all of the emotions from the past year and the trauma. I mean, the thing about going through what I just went through, for the first part of it, when you are going from surgery to figuring out next steps and then diving into treatment and getting through treatment, at least for me, I'm just in autopilot. I'm just in survivor's mode and kind of soldiering on to get through it. I'm not really processing it. It's not until about this time, and I say this from experience, that I start to fully process my feelings and emotions and examining what I just went through. So the last month has been very difficult, and there's just been a heavy weight on my chest. It was the perfect storm last week of events, and I finally cried, which is amazing. And now I've pretty much not been able to stop. So I also ran out of my antidepressant, and I'm on a weird schedule with that. So I've been off of it for a week, which, yes, I know is very dangerous. So I'm getting back on it today. All of that together just again created the perfect storm of feelings coming up. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just in a bunch of feelings. So this was probably one of the harder immunotherapies that I've had so far. It felt a lot like chemo. I was more nauseous actually than I've been with chemo in the past. And I still haven't fully recovered. So, a couple things that are really cool. I finally got a printer to print my own shipping labels, which is awesome. And I painted the first part of the bench. I think I like it. I think it's the same color green as this piece over here that I refinished. So it's hard to tell in this light, but I need to make the other half still, which honestly, given my pace of doing things, will take probably another month. So I'm gonna head back up to the shop. I just ate lunch and I'm gonna finish a few things and then call it a day, because my Thanksgiving plans got canceled, so now I can work tomorrow. So yeah. So I'm finishing up my ornaments. This is the last batch before they are shipped out. Do that. It's the last batch before this half are shipped out, because I've had to allocate some for my markets. I'm doing several markets now, even though I keep saying I'm going to stop doing them. But anyway, long story. And given that my cat just had a $3,000 vet bill, I felt like it was a good idea to sign up for a few. So now I've sanded all of these little moons, and I have to paint them and then add the silver foil to them. This is like such a mess. So sorry about the loud noise. Is my heater, because it is a little bit chilly out here. But I'm just gonna work on this, finish this task up for today, and I'm gonna go inside and I think I'm gonna work on my bathroom. I'm just not feeling work right now. I got all these dressers ready for refinishing over the next few days. Immunotherapy on Friday, and it really kicked my butt. I was pretty sick for a few days after that. So still recovering from that a bit, but I will fill you in a little bit. You're gonna sit in my lap. Okay, go lay down. Oh, here comes Louie. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good boy. So our Thanksgiving got canceled this year. This was my family's year for Thanksgiving, and then my brothers go to their in-laws for Christmas. My older brother has pneumonia. His kids were sick last weekend, and my mom and I took turns watching them while my brother and sister-in-law were out of town, where my brother started to get more sick. And because we have a brand new baby, my younger brother and his wife decided that they didn't feel comfortable having my mom and I come over since we were around the older kids. It is what it is. So I'm very dewy. I just got out of the bath, just hanging out and readjusting our day. We're gonna just watch a movie tonight and eat lots of Brussels sprouts because that's what I was making. And I have all the ingredients. And then my mom has a cauliflower crust pizza, so we're gonna throw that in too. And I did make an apple crisp. It's actually turned out to be a really nice day because I've had the ability to just go with the flow and not rush to get things done.